Hey Regent, this is Professor Babu, your personal guide to Civilization 6. I boiled down all the complex intricacies of this massive game down to what you absolutely need to know to win. So today we're continuing our tutorial on India, and this time we're going to be focusing on the domination aspects of the game. So since we last picked up, I have declared war against Alexander because he had a settler that was just kind of walking by as my scout was going through, so I declared war against him, and now I'm ready to found a city. I'm planning on founding a city here. One, because it's next to some oranges, which are going to keep my people happy, and two, because if I create a city right next to a barbarian encampment, then it will actually get rid of the encampment and the barbarians won't be able to produce more units. I've also set up a trade route between my second city, Patna, and my first city, Delhi, and as I send the trade route, it's going to create a road between those two cities. I've also finished the horseback riding technology, and so I'm building Varro in both of my cities to prepare it to take over Alexander completely. Now I have created my first Varro unit, and so I'm going to actually check the great people points to see how close I'm getting a great profit. So it looks like I am still far in the lead in terms of getting a great profit. So rather than building a shrine to get more great profit points, I'm actually going to create a builder so I can build up my city a bit. Okay. Now that my builder is finished, I'm going to send him over to the coffee resource right over there so he can build a plantation there. And once I have a coffee plantation, my people are going to be a bit happier with me. And now, even though I'm still probably in first place for getting a great profit, I'm going to create a shrine next, because once I get my great profit, I want to be able to create missionaries in order to help me spread my religion later in the game. Okay, and now I'm going to have my builder build that plantation. And next, what I think I'm going to have him do is go down to that forest next to my holy site and chop down the trees. And the reason why I'm going to do that is because chopping down trees gives you a short boost of production, which is going to help me to finish my shrine even faster. While I have that going on, I'm also going to be creating a holy site in my second city, and I'm going to choose the tile that's going to give me the most faith. And the reason why I want to do that is because the more faith I have, the more missionaries I'll be able to buy to convert other people to my religion. And now that my builder is in the forest, I'm actually going to click on the little bulldozer icon to get rid of the forest, and as you can see now my shrine is complete. Okay, so now we're back on the battlefield, and as you can see my Varro has a unique special ability. So if there is a unit that's next to my Varro, it's actually going to lose 5 combat strength by being next to my Varro, and so this is going to give me a significant advantage in combat. And as you can see, the Varro is able to nearly kill that warrior in one attack, and my other warrior is going to take it out. Okay, so I'm going to create my unique improvement, which is unique to India, which is the step well. And so what this is going to do, as you can see, this tile started off by having 1 food and 1 production, and after I create the step well, now it is going to have 3 food, and you can't see it on the tile, but it's also going to give me an extra 1 housing in my city. So now if I just attack with my Varro and attack with my warrior, it looks like I've taken it over. So now that I've taken over Pella, you can see that the star for the capital city for Macedon has shifted from Pella to Methone, which is what I'm guessing is his only other city. So when you're doing a domination victory, you just need to capture the original capital of each civilization. The new capital doesn't really count toward winning a domination victory. And this is because every time you take over civilization's capital, the capital shifts to being the next largest city within their civilization. We also see the option to either keep the city or raise the city. So since this is a capital city, we don't have the option to raise the city, which would be to burn it to the ground so it no longer exists. And so instead we're going to choose to keep the city, which is our only option. As you'll see later when we get to Methone, I will have the option to raise that city, in which case I could burn it to the ground. Now finally I'm going to take out Methone, and I think I'm going to keep it rather than burning it to the ground. Regardless of what I do, Alexander has now been defeated. He is no longer part of the game. This has been Professor Babu. I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions or suggestions for future videos, please leave a comment and I'll do my best to get you that additional information as soon as I can.